Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Premier Draft Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Sentinel of the Nameless City, very good card. Spring-loaded Saw Blades, good card. Defossilize is okay. This card is nuts, but probably not as nuts as this. I'm probably just gonna take this rare. And I had it in the last deck. It didn't get to do that much most of the time, right? It like made 2 maps in the best game, but like it 8 petrifies. It's just an overstated creature. It's just great. What is this? A green-white land? That sounds sick. Confounding Riddle's okay. Tinker's Tote's good. Yeah, just take a land. Sure. What does this turn into even? Like a 3/3 or something? Yeah. 3/3 that buffs all your creatures when it attacks. Goodness. Well, other creatures. Well, green's looking good so far. Ooh. A blue-white land? Don't mind if I do. The Sea Scout is good. I mean, the lands in this set are all really good. I'm just going to take them and figure shit out later. I'm very restless. Well, let's see. I mean, we could take a 2/2 because we have a couple white things. We could take this Axejaw, pretty solid card. We could take a Cave. I think I'll go with the Axejaw. Plays into like the possible explore theme that we might have with Sentinel of the Nameless. I mean, this mana rock is probably. I think it's just too slow for this format to play like a 3 mana ramp card most of the time. Tinker's Tote's pretty good. Probably a little early for Promising Vein. If we wanted to really make sure we can like play 3-color, this would be a reasonable choice. But Tinker's Tote is just a nice pickup, and this is sort of low priority stuff. What does the Anchorage even do, by the way? It turns into a flyer, right? Yeah, a 2/3 flyer that makes maps. These creatures are so great. Abuelo's Awakening is kind of funny. Probably just take a white land. Yeah. No clear theme for the deck yet. Just like some decent spells and lands for extra value. Really, I mean, the lands are the most exciting thing in the deck so far. I could take another Axejaw, or I could finally take a Promising Vein, land number 4, huh? Or Cartographer's Companion's actually not bad. Have some 2 mana stuff and fixing. Well, it's not fixing. It makes maps. I was thinking this was the one that tops a land. Yeah. I think I'll probably take this. Nope, I'm going to take the land. Make it more realistic to run both of these. Even though we haven't seen like any blue cards yet, basically. It's more realistic to splash this if we have a Promising Vein or two. This thing likes creatures. Capybara's okay. I think probably the Forest Cycler, though. Yeah, that seems good. Also helps with splashing, sort of. Helps with go wide for the prairie. What is this? Kind of expensive. This is all a little bit meh. Is there some excuse to take the Buried Treasure? That's sort of like... I don't think it's the best card here, but I'm a little bit tempted. I think probably you're supposed to just take a 2-mana creature. You need to do stuff pretty early in this format. And we seem to be mainly green. No. Glorifier Sanct Suffering is okay. Or there's this other cave for more fixing. I don't think... Well, I mean, this works well with, like, Tinker's Toad, for example, right? But I might just take another cave. Okay, now I can get Glorifier Suffering. Kind of interesting that Idol of the Deep King is going so late. I don't think this is like a huge red signal, but it kind of is, right? Both of these going late? Could we be green-red? I don't think that's that likely. I think this pack is just an aberration. I'm gonna... Okay, yeah. Well, Boulder, I guess. Another Vein over Acrobatic Leap, I think. I mean, this isn't bad, but I don't like it. This actually is good. Okay, don't really want that. Bricks. Oh, that is kind of good, I think. 2 mana, I don't know, it costs 7 to activate. Maybe it's not good. Now, we have a lot of caves. If we thought blue is a color, we could take this maybe. 6 mana, 4/4, draw 2 kind of thing. But I think, like, Petrify or Quicksand Whirlpool is a better choice. White seems more likely to be a color that we're running. You know, that we're main deck. Like, one of our main colors. It looks like we're green-white, right? Probably. Splashing blue, perhaps, for the Restless Anchorage. I say perhaps. With 2 veins, we should be able to do it. Ooh. That's a good card. Although, maybe I just want this flyer? What creature types do I have a lot of? Like, not much, right? That have triggered abilities. Well, merfolk are pretty good. I only have 1, I think. Or dinosaurs. Yeah, there's definitely some hits for that. And anyway, it's a 4 mana 4/4 with Ward 2 that, like, has upside. Okay. What the heck is this? Bad. Cosmian Blast is okay. I don't think I need more Cavern Stompers, really. I'll just take this Combat Trick / removal. That's a great card. And nothing else here is that great. I'm not going to take the great mistake. this Soul Cleaver, I believe, is actually like kind of nuts. It's a little expensive, but it just makes it... It's so hard to deal with. And I'm not really missing out on anything here. There we go. That's a green-white thing. We love this card. 3 mana, something gets stronger in Vigilance. I'll just take a hammer. Starting to wonder if it's really worth it to run this Anchorage at all. It's a lot of weakening our mana base to get there. But, like, it's kind of cool. And we have already taken the 2 Veins and the Captivating Cave, which should be enough to just, like, throw this in. And the only real downside is that, like, Captivating Cave will be colorless sometimes. I like the Guidewing here. The Scythe is not my favorite. A land would be okay, but a 1-mana spell is great, and I will take it. You don't want like a million caves necessarily anyway. Huh. This Wield, huh? I mean, I don't think either of these artifacts are all that great, but blue... I don't know. I guess if we get enough fixing, this is something we could run. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 caves. So if this resolves, it'll be pretty good. The question is just like, it'll be a little bit difficult to cast, and we maybe don't need that much more top end. Also, if this is a dinosaur, this will trigger twice. Pretty sick. 6 mana, 4/4, draw 4. Obviously, that's kind of dreaming, but you know, sometimes dreams do come true. As I found out a week ago, Invisible Ink viewers know what we're talking about. If not, go watch some Invisible Ink, you weirdos. Why are you watching me play? Why are you watching me play Magic? I'm not even good at it. Gosh. I mean, you know what? Maybe some ramp like wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I have some expensive spells and some caves. What are you? You're still bad? You're bad. This all sucks. The joke is I had a dream about... It was more of like a nightmare about Invisible Ink that, you know... It's this scouting infiltration... Stealth infiltration game that I play. And I dreamed about this horrifically difficult scenario that could never occur in the game normally. And I mentioned this in the Discord, and one of the modders was like, "Oh yeah, I could make that happen." So she made my dream come true, much to my chagrin. So I played one mission with that mod turned on. This card's great, obviously. The rare here. Not as good when we don't have any Explore synergies, but still great. Spyglass Siren, huh? I don't think we have enough blue to run that. Just gonna take a 3-drop, I guess. We like dinosaurs? No! Take this 1-drop, you silly goose! Didn't see it. That's why we always do a quick double check. We have like a decent green-white aggro thing going. A 1-mana 1/1 that makes dinosaurs cheaper. I mean, I think it's better than anything. Ooh, what about the capybara? I don't have that much on 2, right? Creature-wise. How am I for dinosaurs? 4. So this is not likely to do that much. But it might do a lot. And this... Am I getting a lot of permanents into my graveyard? Maybe not. I'll take the dinosaur ramper. We'll see how it goes. It might be a priority removal target even if I don't have synergy for it. Oh no. There's too much good stuff. God, the worst card of these for sure is this 2-drop. But I feel like I need more 2s and less 1s. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep playing these and... Yeah, I think you can't have too many of these, really. Just try to kill him with flyers. And go wide effects that buff the whole board or whatever. Or combat tricks to keep the flyers alive. Glorify our suffering to put counters on them. This is kind of lame. I don't think I want this Earthshaker. Like a 6-mana card? I don't know. I mean, this is kind of a land that can be a 6-mana card, and this is just like an actual 6-mana card that's definitely good. It's a land that for 6 mana can be... Well, I don't know. Maybe I will take just another finisher. A win condition of sorts. Red-green's going to be tough. This 4-mana 4/5 reach trample is nuts. I'll take a second one. Thank you very much. Okay, well, we just got a little bit heavier. This 3-drop's nice, I guess. Ooh, although a 2-mana fixer, I think that's better. Because I'm pretty short on 2-drop creatures, and I have a ton of 3s. And this also might help me run the blue cards that I want to run. Even though I shouldn't want to run them. Okay. I mean, Family Reunion is not terrible here, I think. Giving all the flyers +1/+1 is pretty cool. But I'll take a 2-drop. I guess that's okay for a 3-drop. Don't think I need either of these. Hopefully I don't need this, but in case I do need it, I guess it's nice to have. So, yeah, I agree, 1 island is plenty. I think all these caves are great to have. I think the Forest Cycler is nice to have. Like this is a solid suite of huge finishers. And then we have the early game stuff to survive the early game, put on the pressure. Looking at it now, I don't think I need these guys that much, really. I mean, 5 1-drops and 4 2-drops is kind of the wrong balance, but... Oh, how many dinosaurs do I have? I have a pretty solid number. This thing turned out to be much... I picked up a lot of dinosaurs after I picked up that Dino Ramper. So I think that's great. It's certainly good to keep in. I think 4 2-drops is okay. This thing, I think, is not the star of the deck. I mean, this is ramp that crafts with caves. We have like 4 caves that are going to want to go to the graveyard eventually, but it's pretty slow. So do we consider the ramp half of the spell to be worth running? Is basically my question. Because 6 mana to make a 5/5 is not that amazing, right? The thing is that it like ramps you if you play it earlier. I don't know. I don't think this is that good. I have some heavy stuff, but I've got plenty of filler in the middle. Although weirdly no 5s. Goes straight from 4 to 6. Glorifier is suffering. I mean, it's not the greatest. It really only plays with Tinker's Tote, I think. I don't have anything else that I'm dying to sack. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of both. Okay. I'd kind of like to keep around all these 6 non-creatures. Leaves me at 17 creatures, which is a bit hefty, but I don't know. I think it's well within the range of normal. Pathfinding Axejaw is just sort of mid here, right? Like, I don't have any particular Explore synergies. I have way better stat lines on my 4-drops that, right? Like, I don't know. I like that card, but it just doesn't... I don't like it as much in this deck as I did in my Explore decks. The Deconstruction Hammer is definitely, like, a bit meh, but... with 3 1/1 Vigilant Flyers, it seems kind of nice to have, doesn't it? One, two. So there's 3 caves that we actually sort of want to get into the graveyard, right? Which would mean this, on average, would be drawing a card and a half. Yeah. I have too many big cards already. I think we should get rid of that. I do still want 1 island, so let's see. Probably cut this for the island. Just so that I have something for Promising Vein to pick up so that I can cast the Anchorage, or animate the Anchorage. Promising Vein and also Compass Gnome to pick up. Now, did I actually take a family reunion and cut it? No. Okay. Because it's something that might be worth considering putting in with cards like Kutsil and a bunch of flyers. We could draw a lot of cards with that. Oh yeah, that's true. Kutsil comboing with the flyers is another reason the Deconstruction Hammer is pretty decent, right? You swing in with a 2/2 flyer on, and it can draw a card. This looks good. I actually have a 1 mana play, and then I can Forest Cycle and then do some other stuff. I think it's better to just play a tap land here than it is to Forest Cycle. Because next turn I can play Tinker's Tote, and then I might not need to Forest Cycle. I don't like this. Now Forest Cycling is looking kind of important, huh? Another artifact or creature. Okay, yeah, so no blocks. The other thing I could do is equip this. and then crack the toad. I think I'm just going to Forest Cycle and... Oh, Acrobatic Leap... Yeah, I guess Acrobatic Leap is a good enough trick here, right? Graveyard from the battlefield, right? Yes, okay. And I was thinking I would hold up Acrobatic Leaps, but maybe I'll just play this. And not block. Oh boy, this is scary business. Shouldn't this get a counter as well? What's happening? Yes, okay. This ability had to finish resolving. Oh, this is so sad. These two creatures are gonna own me. I can't deal with them. They're afraid to attack. That's nice. Could just swing. Seems kind of cool, right? Here? Sure. I can't make this the ability of another creature. This is not an ability of a creature. Okay. Still, this is a great card. These guys are getting too damn big. Artifact or creature. Yeah, it works on tokens, which is why I did this. And then I was just double checking. Wait a minute, does it actually work on tokens? I think. Same again, please, right? You know, I'm kind of looking for lands. This is one of the best cards in the deck, but I don't need it right now. I could get it to trigger twice with this thing, but I don't know. Just give me more mana. Net counters. Uh-oh. I think you should be turning your 6/6 into a flyer with Vigilance, but what do I know? I guess they're thinking they want to tap down my land? But they can't do that. It's a non-land permanent, not a creature. They can tap this down and try to get in for some cool swings, but... This thing, I don't know. Maybe I should have been swinging with it, and because I have Acrobatic Leap to block, but I kind of think I want to move this here. Say, a 5/5 is big enough. Now that they have a net, let's move things around. As predicted, this artifact has been very uncomfortable to deal with for opponent. The land has done great work. Glad I splashed it. Yikes. They already played a land for turn? I guess they have, the forest. For 8 mana. So this is 3 to animate, which means I can animate it and still play a big reach creature, right? Animate it and swing with it. Because it's 3 to animate, 1 to swing, and then I'll still have 4 left. And it's not tapping any of my green, right? I think so. That is annoying. Oh, it gets vigilance. I sort of missed that. Okay. Well, we clearly make both of these attacks. Why chump one but not the other, I wonder? Okay, I mean, that doesn't kill me, but it is pretty cool for you. I am sort of close to being killed, though, now that I look at it. This doesn't untap, does it? Oh, it does. Okay. That's something. A trick I could keep handy for later. Should have maybe kept handy this turn. I don't know. Uh-oh. This... Am I dead? Not quite, right? Oh, if this hits, I am. Wow. This... Oh, of course. They've just been putting the same thing back on top over and over to make sure it hits. Okay. I mean, you got me. The net thing was very annoying. I might have missed an attack or two with my vigilant creature. I think I didn't realize it was vigilant. But also, like, it was attacking into bigger creatures if it attacked. It was just, like, threatening a good double block, sort of. Or, well, I don't know. It was threatening to block with gnomes. And then get big enough? I don't know. Looks good. I need some more lands, but it's a good start. Found more lands. Nice. Still need more. Dinosaurs. Yep, it's a dinosaur. Right, I did find more land. No land, no play? Pass? We can only hope. It is a land, and it looks like a play is coming as well, alas. My friend, you are a dinosaur. Gnome would have kind of like, okay, yeah, I have Compass Gnome coming up. Maybe I would, but you wouldn't want to trigger this twice, probably, right? I'm looking at like the Colossal Dreadnought triggering twice would be pretty cool. Probably this thing just gets killed by a combat trick before it's relevant, so I don't know. In that case, maybe I should have made it a gnome. Okay. They don't have a combat trick. They're just planning to remove it. Okay. Should have chosen Merfolk. So sad. I mean, I think playing this to top a cave is not unreasonable. Well, maybe the island is the way to go, huh? Because I want my untapped mana for this to be big next turn. And it would be nice to have a blue source. And I'll leave the equipment on the bat. I guess if I'd put it here, it would have had vigilance and could be swinging, but it doesn't really want to, I don't think. So maybe they don't have a combat trick to deal with the 4/4? I think with these 3-power creatures it would have swung last turn if they did. I see, they just didn't want to spend a treasure on this. Oh no, it's Ward 2, my goodness. thought it was only Ward 1 and they could pay for it. I dare you. Yeah, I accept. Oh no, the treasure. X is 4? I'd like a land, please. These are all great spells. But I already have great spells. I want a land so I can cast them. Were they all great spells? Yeah, I mean, they were okay. The last one I might have been tempted to keep because a 4/5 is pretty cool. Looking for answers? Gonna craft this with a dinosaur you just discarded, maybe? You got 2 dinosaurs in there. You could make a 7/4? 7/3? 7/4. Oh, okay. That's, I mean, you could get in some damage. I don't know, maybe I was just supposed to not block and then try to kill them on the crackback, but that seems a little dangerous. Nine damage? No way I can, okay. Yeah, I mean, these 2 cards basically carried the whole game. I played some other stuff, but none of it really mattered. I mean, it was fine. This traded for a 3/2. This traded for something? Oh, that's right. They sacked a Brontodon to it and had to, pay 1 billion mana to kill it, and it still made my flyer even bigger. I would have been happier if I'd kept this rather than kept searching for land, but I don't know. I was greedy. I think probably you're supposed to be conservative there since you're already winning and just yeah, it's a spell you can cast that's powerful. Just keep it. Sort of taking out insurance against the possibility that you never draw land again. Hey, at least you get one good spell, right? Whew. This hand, I mean, if it hits forest or plain, oh gosh, I need forest and plains? I can pick up one with the vein, but I can't get both. The hand is so nuts if it draws the right colors, right? But if it doesn't, it's just awful. You don't do anything until 3? You get to play this and that's it? I think I mulligan. I mean, I'm gonna hit a green or a white source before too long, right? The deck's got loads. I'm gonna take a greedy keep. I'm on the draw. Presumably I'll top deck a plains and then a forest. On turns 1 and 2, seems normal. Not too much to ask, is it? Okay, opponent mulliganed into... No, not an actual 1 mana play. Alright, this is something to do on 1. It makes the hand even better. Not as good as a Plains would be, probably, but maybe actually better. I'm not sure. A tapped green-white land. I mean, that's better than sacking the Vein, I'm pretty sure. That's maybe the best draw in the whole deck, is it solves all my mana problems for now. Opponent mulliganed once and is stuck on mono green with no spells costing 3 or less, so looks like they kept a 2 or 3 lander missing a color and failed to hit. Explore? Yeah, tapping blue, I guess. Oh, hang on. No, don't do that. Let's just equip. And then explore. It's even a land. Fantastic. Let's keep exploring. No. Lands. I demand land. I demand land. Okay, got him. 3 mana, 6/7. Unbeatable. It's true. Oh, have I even looked at my dailies today? What's wrong with me? Green or white, blue or white, creature. Fine. Even that Nightmare hand with Promising Vein Island was fine. I think that's evidence that, yes, we should be running the blue-white land. It almost won game 1, and it didn't manage to ruin game whatever that was, 3. Here, I think we're fine. I might play out the Gnome first to just top deck a cave of some sort. Or maybe a base... Oh, no! Maybe a basic land? I don't know. That's bad. I don't have a way to deal with that, really. Do I still want to draw land? I mean... Yeah, I think next turn would be a good time to have a tapped white source, right? Or even... Promising Vein for blue? No, I already have the fixer. Let's just take a Hidden Courtyard. I already have this to give me access to blue if I end up drawing the duel. The Restless Anchorage? They're not going to want to block here because it's not equipped yet. And when I play the Capybara, they won't be able to have combat, to have anything actually die in combat. Uh-oh, I take it back? Well, they can't equip both. But they get a good attack in, that's for sure. Petrified the Artifact. It's so good. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. This thing is just way too big of a problem, and I don't want them to ever equip it. I guess I should do it post-combat? Okay, opponent found their second color and their third land, which they had previously missed. I can Cosmium Blast the 3/3, I assume is going to be the plan. One plus 3. Technically, I could make this a 3/4 and block with it if I wanted. But Cosmium Blast is a good spell to have found a use for. This doesn't... Oh, it can destroy enchantments. I just lose. Okay, I didn't consider that. That they could just blow up the Petrify. But I mean, what was I going to do? They could always blow up whatever I petrified. It's going to cost them some mana to do it. Quite a lot of mana, in fact, so... Descend is 0. I think we have to aggro them down here as best we can. I don't see it working. Good card. Okay, I guess we're gonna use this to block and kill their 3/3. That's a great spell. I'm happy to have it, and I don't see any reason to not do it right now. And blow up the map, aiming at my flyer. Fine. I can either cast this or activate this next turn now. I think we're getting there. I don't think they're gonna really have time to equip the hammer, blow up an artifact, blow up the enchantment, then equip the thing, then have other stuff die. It just seems hard. I guess they get treasures. But you don't have anything to... Okay, no problem. No blocks. Wait. They didn't equip this yet. Okay, still no blocks. Some combat trick would be undesirable. I just want to swing back and kill him. Only as a sorcery. So if this were attacking for 3 and they blocked here, they'd take 6. So I don't think I necessarily want to do that right now. I want to attack with this. The Capybara, they could just bounce here. And it's a useful blocker for their 3/3 next turn. So I think it's not really that useful to attack with. I guess I forgot these two would both be available for blocking if necessary, plus I have this. I could have swung with the Capybara, but as you can see, they would have just blocked it here and it would have accomplished nothing, so... This ought to do it. Even like, I don't know what red-white could have that would win here. I mean, it's a good card, I guess. Life gain's better, though. Sure. Well, I'm putting a counter on somebody. How about you? They sure do have a lot of artifacts, huh? Got him. I was really nervous. Yeah, I would say I had fun in this match. I was nervous when I saw this thing. And I realized that I could kill it relatively quickly. And I was like, oh, okay, problem solved. But they could have used the hammer to blow this up. And then get this online. They just, like, didn't have enough creatures for that to be relevant. They attacked twice with this 2/2. And had to spend mana on, like, getting it back? I don't know. I sort of was able to punish that. How did I kill it those 2 times? I know once... Come on. Once... Oh, right. Cosmic Blast the first time, and then Acrobatic Leap the second time. Right. And I just kept playing out more creatures and attacking them, so they never had time to, like, get their value back. Okay, well, Selesnya out-aggro's Boros today. Blask. Looking hot. I can make it a 1/1 Vigilance Trample. So if they block with any 0/0s, bam! All the damage still gets to go face. Or I guess if they block with a creature and then, like, sack it or something, right? Like, that's how this could be sort of relevant, although realistically, of course, it won't be. That's annoying. Well, we certainly play this for turn. And I think we want to get the tap land out there. And then we just pop them for 1. Now, if you don't draw anything, we'll Promising Vein for Forest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a problem. I could sack the 1/1, or I could block with the 1/1 and the 2/2 here. I hate doing it to a 3/3 defender, but they're going to be able to activate it pretty often. Yeah. I mean, it leaves them in complete control of the board. Okay, that's a sort of useful spell. Oh, this adds mana, green mana for dinosaurs. Yeah, this is great. It's another artifact. But it's Lannery's only a 4/4. Captain Storm. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We got some stuff going on, maybe. I'll trade for your 4/4 if that's what you want. I would love that to happen. I assume they'll just take it. They want to attack me, of course. Little do they know I have a 7/7. You think you're a dinosaur deck? Look at me. I got my dang old Lore Keeper. This is also good. Wow. I mean, I think this one's actually not that good. It's just a 3/3. I'm not going to be hitting their face with, like, larger than usual creatures anytime soon, probably. And they're not casting a lot of spells on my turn. This, I think, is worth drawing. So I can play it together with a Petrify and equip it and, like, get some cool stuff going on. 2 or less. It's not an artifact. I think I want to petrify the 3/3? Because they don't have good blocks for the rest. And I think swing with just the 7/7 here. So the 4/5, like, I don't know, if it trades for Captain Lannery, Storm, it, like, puts the counter on itself and fails. I think I want to just do this. Them taking damage seems bad. Them double blocking seems bad. Chumping seems like their best choice, but I'm not unhappy with that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Okay. So, what do we think we activate the anchorage and swing face for 2 in the air, 7 on the ground? It seems pretty cool, right? Maybe swing with this as well at that point. Ah, I do have a blue source. I can, yeah. If they double block this, they're basically, but not quite, dead. Yeah, I'll swing here too. Why not? What are they gonna do? Okay, this guy's gonna get huge. I think you should have killed the Trampler, not the 7/7, for what it's worth. Because he was about to get a bunch of counters. No! How dare you! It's the nets! I'm getting netted again! Oh, but I do have a flyer, I guess. I forgot about that. What are they? Where's their? I don't know. I don't like these lands where like the color themes are not so obvious. Like the frames are clearly blue and red, and the insides have kind of some bluish and reddish colors, but they're not like screaming "this is blue," right? Let's see. Does this put it on tapped? It does. Okay, I mean I'll go for it. Oh, this has reach! I'm so bad! I'm so bad! Okay, but this was on purpose because I wanted to explore a couple times. That's a good card. Okay, I'll keep. I'm almost dead right now. Seven mana. 4 to activate. Doesn't really help. Yeah, if I don't kill them next turn, I am dead. I don't have anything more to explore with. I mean, I guess I could, but then I wouldn't. Yeah, I think I just want to develop a few more creatures, right? I don't know why I thought, I don't know. Given that I activated this and then was like, oh no, they have reach, I think I salvaged things as best I could, but... What if I had... Oh, you know I don't have a land. Okay, sure. Because now I can't activate this and still swing with it. Even if I, like, crack this and it draws a land, I'm still not up mana. None of their stuff has trample. I have a couple timeouts. Let's think this over. Any good explorers? Probably not on the 11-12. Here? I don't know. Okay, that's fine, I think. If they have a removal spell, I'm dead. Okay, they have one. I mean, what can you do? Whew. Good game. I hate that fucking net. I mean, if I hadn't animated this and then double explored on it, I could have used it as to threaten blocks on some turn. I don't know. Well, that's another one where I imagine a better player would have won the game somehow. Sure? It's not clear when I get a chance to play and equip this. Tap land on 1, into creature on 2, and then... Not clear. But I have my colors, so... And some early game plays. Really can't be too much greedier than this. Come on, keep your puny 6 cards. And that's a companion I haven't seen before. I could get out of Tapland now. I don't think that's such a bad idea. Maybe it is. I don't know. So I played a real land. I could have played this on 2 and then tap land, equip this for 3. You're kind of annoying. Do I want to top a cave or a land of some kind? I wouldn't be against drawing Promising Bane, I guess. Sure. Wait. Why not just draw the island, though? Whoops. Okay, that's a bad play. I don't know, it thins the deck. It thins the deck. I don't think I petrify that yet. I don't know, it's a lot of flying damage. I probably 2 petrify it. Ugh. If this had been an island, I would be able to hold up animating the land, although I don't think that's especially great. Or I could have just moved the equipment over here.
I still could have, but I think it's better to fetch up the island now that I have played the Promising Vein. Why do I know this is in their hand? Did they explore it or something? Yeah, they must have. Oh, I get 2 more, or no, one trigger? Artifact or creature, sure. 3/4 flyer is a problem. I guess I just trade here? I don't get the trigger, sadly. I mean, I do, but it does nothing. Oh, boy. The hammer! It's a miracle. Sort of. I think I let them hit me once, but... The hammer can destroy the siren. And that'll get a bunch of triggers for counters. Okay. Do I want to land cycle this? Like, it would be really, really nice to cast it to, like, deal with one of these guys. But... this coming turn, I want to spend 3 mana blowing this up. And then if I had more mana, I could, like, animate this as well. I think hanging on to this is too... I don't know. They're going to have 2 of these. I really need to just assume I draw well and keep this. Okay. It's not nothing, I guess. No, it taps! Ah! Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, well, I have to kill the flyer, I think. I should have moved the equipment over if I had realized. That, well, this could be a 3/3 and it would be blocking. I don't know. Maybe I need this to get big. Yeah, go ahead and untap it if you want. They didn't want. Well, if I don't block, I'll die. So I guess I'm just chumping here. Okay, maybe it was correct to not move the equipment over. No, because then I could have killed this and taken 6. I don't know. I still need to assume this does something. The problem is they're going to have 2 6/6s that tap my creatures. Like, okay, I guess I'm just dead. Oh no, they actually didn't do that. Okay, fine, but I'm still pretty dead. Just tap my 5/5, make me chump 6 and take 3, or do you have something? Does that actually do anything? It does 1 damage, but aren't you putting me to 1 now? Is it like, I don't know. I guess they don't need it as a combat trick, so sure. What even is this creature on the backside anyway? Iceberg Titan. I guess, sure, there's like a Titan there. These blue-white decks, man. They do things. Alright, let's play spells. Let's attack with creatures. Let's concede the game. I had a kind of reasonable opening, I feel like, but I didn't quite get the 1 mana equipment thing online in time, and they were just bonking me too much. Well, you know, an okay result. I'd rather have 4 than 3, and I'd rather have 7 than either of those, but 3 is still a lot better than 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.